What you do?
Alright, we're back.
NMD, hi!
I don't remember anything about this level, by the way, apparently. So we're relearning this level on top of finding the secret exit for it. I don't know how long it's actually been since we played early game in the Pocket.
This is a manual download?
But apparently it's been a while.
But what all is it? It looks really cute. Look how cute they are.
This has been a really fun hack, by the way, and it's taken fucking forever to beat it, but it's been very creative and a good use of vanilla stuff. I think the only level of this that has like actually gotten on my nerves is the final room of the final castle, specifically because it was so screen shaky. But it's been a good expert hack for me because it's just mostly based around timing obstacles and stuff. Still definitely expert, don't get me wrong, but more in my lane of stuff that I'm actually good at, I think.
We're supposed to be playing Stardew, but like we're really just looking at bots right now. Look how cute Leah is in this. Oh my god. Rainbow frogs have fun.
Well, didn't remember that. Okay.
The Swagget. Slightly cuter Krobus. What's wrong with Krobus?
Okay, so it's just the on-off block that is affected there.
Crunchwrap Supreme cat.
I understand those words separately.
Well, it's a cat, and it looks like a Crunchwrap, and its name is Crunchwrap. I hope this helps. I believe in Crunchwrap cat supremacy.
I completely forgot there was a Kaizo there, apparently. Okay. This hack has had some absolutely brutal Kaizo blocks, though. That is where Seokid Kaizo came from. Is it, like, past those guys? I'm on the lookout for the secret exit, by the way. We've technically beaten the any percent of this game already, and I'm just going back for the secret exits and I guess 100% ending. Wish that bomb wouldn't have blown up right then.
What's this?
You got Kaizo in Super Mario Land 2, that's hilarious. There's nothing really up there. I mean, I guess there might be like an off-screen pipe or something. If anyone happens to know where the secret exit is, by the way, I am open to being spoiled for it and just actually getting it. I just, don't actually know where it's at.
Pets need to eat as well.
That's hilarious. I know I've played Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2 because I vividly remember having the first one for the original Game Boy. But it has been a long time since I played through it. So obviously damage boost over there.
Butlers and maids? That's too much.
Thanks, game. Didn't not know about that off-screen info box.
A buildable camper.
At least made me laugh, but didn't help me.
An actually lucky rabbit's foot? That's cool. Too much math. Don't care. Okay, this music has gotten to be like a lot now. Let's go to something else. Or over it. Clothing and hat catalogs? That's smart.
It wouldn't be over here, right?
Deluxe auto petter.
Alright, let's see if we can just find...
Wooper and Clodsire as farm animals? Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's adorable.
Precious.
We do
So
love our
cute.
Whoopie boy. And what he evolves into.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Seasonal silos.
We were on the right track.
Fences.
And I'm a little
Oh, it
annoyed
has
that we were on the right
lights.
track, but it wasn't that.
Give me it right
Because it
now. Give
was
me it right
very
fucking
similar
now.
to what we were doing.
Seasonal
But I was
motherfucking
about to give up
silos.
on doing that.
What silo was that? Here it is.
So you don't jump up into this one, you jump up into this one.
Where did it go?
And there's a door behind this one. Literally the one fucking one we didn't try.
So many mods.
I didn't look at like what the secret exit is, I just looked how to get here, but we're here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Right, okay.
22, 23. I have 23 mods. Some of them are like Snappy and Control Valley and Stardew Hack, but like... And you have a problem.
What? That's not what I was expecting to happen there. I think I see.
Pacifist Valley converts the combat system into a cuddling system.
That's really cool, actually.
Ghibli
I don't think I've
scarecrows
ever
replace
seen
the
anyone take
scarecrows.
advantage of the combination timer. Or, like, yeah, so basically, for those that don't understand that obstacle, basically I have to shoot 2 fireballs there to be able to inflict 2 extra hits on the Chuck before I do that jump off of him. And 2 fireballs plus a jump will kill a Chuck, but it'll also make it so you can jump straight up without it bouncing like at the Chuck
No
angles
contaminating.
normally. So
Berry building
by doing that, we're able to jump straight up without needing to
Nice. Now I want this one.
readjust or anything, and then can just jump up here. Yeah, I wanted to explain that because that's like a super fucking obscure thing, but it is cool to see it not only worked into a level, but like make sense into a level. Because this one tile gap would severely suck if it was normal Chuck stuff where you like had to angle it too. But because you get 2 shots off on, I don't even know if that was 2 shots. That was, okay.
Buildings, right?
Since you get 2 shots
Because
off
I
there, you just
just,
do the straight bounce up through it like it's no problem.
What what did I just enable?
This hack has had a lot of cool
Way back, Pelican
vanilla
Town,
things like that I don't normally
and
see
Vibrant
in
Pastoral
levels, which is
Recolor.
nice.
But like, I really want this fairy one. Oh, so she's wanting to do Pelican Town buildings, but how do we find...
This jump coming out of here is really hard, though. It's also really cool, but... I keep jumping too far out. I need to wrap back. Okay. I can probably do it off of one bounce there. I can't make it though. Okay, so I gotta do the little bounce and then a big one there.
So it looks like these fairy buildings are just for your farm.
So since I only got
if
one
I
of the
put
fireballs
this one
off, I did that
on,
weird diagonal bounce there.
Would it still work
That
way
is
back
what the
Pelican Town,
two
being
fireballs
like everywhere
specifically
else?
are contributing to
Or
there.
would they like not work together?
It's kind of nice to see a vanilla need for fire flowers specifically outside of like just killing a guy and using it to like partially contribute to killing a guy.
You've never tried mods? You know, it's like a drug. Once you stop, or once you start, it's hard to stop. I just keep getting more and more. Most of them are quality of life, but now I've really gotten into
That
some,
was not a normal
second
gray
ones.
platform and it really threw me off. Okay.
We'll see if this will work together, because I don't know.
I guess that one wasn't
Don't tell me
either,
I
but I
know.
didn't notice because I was busy getting the fire flower shot off. I think these are nicer than vanilla gray platforms because that jump would actually be pretty hard with the vanilla gray platform, I think.
This seems helpful.
But without vanilla everything else in this segment, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit.
It would kind of mess up how I have things, but I could just put my my chest here instead of the tile next to it. Hi Vex, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're having a nice day. I think I might do some aesthetic mods after I feel like I achieved everything. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not like changing the quality of
Oh,
the
Paragoloombas.
content of the game, you know?
To this date, I don't think I've ever actually used a Paragaloomba or a Parabomb in a segment, or if I have, it was like definitely Bun Bun 1. I know Nintendo made vanilla gray platforms the way they are. I'm not really sure either, but honestly, I kind of love gray platforms. Like, they're... I've mentioned it in like various design streams, but they're kind of unironically my favorite SMW sprite because of how much I'm able to use them to like fix the setup. Or if not fix the setup, at least make it more interesting than it was before.
Cats on cat trees.
And it also helps that they're like compatible with pretty much every other sprite set.
Do we need to cut you off? I have been
Which
streaming for
is-
2 hours, literally just looking at mods. I might have a problem.
Yep.
Oh, tiny farmhouse, how cute. I'm trying not to add anything that isn't like true to game, you know what I mean?
Holy shit, that is hard.
Okay, I want to add this lemonade.
Wow, that is difficult. Okay. You say so, Overcrow. Another good thing about this hack, and hopefully I'm speaking it more into existence here than just willing for it, is this hack has some like kind of obscenely difficult tricks in it, but it's also been pretty well paced outside of the getting over it level. It was very clearly meant to not be paced up like a normal level. So I think I want to land and then jump onto those guys, probably,
Stone
right?
in the valley. There's so many like stone dew valley.
Like land up where the Lakitu is, break my spin, and then switch to a regular jump. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've seen the getting over it level in this X8, but it is a 900-second climb level that I timed out in once. Granted, me timing out in it was fucking up a lot of the obstacles for a very long time, but just want to reiterate that it was possible to time out. And I don't remember if I like actually timed out in it, or if I like died because I was going to time out, but I definitely remember being pressured by the timer in that level. Yeah, I kind of thank that level for like permanently desensitizing me to like long segments though. Cause like after playing that, it's kind of difficult to play much longer than a 900-second segment without a checkpoint ever again. So I'm like, oh, it's nice and short compared to that level. And I now have that point of reference.
Probably.
Meese. Oh, that's a cute idea.
King of Contemporary Theater. Did the show start today? Tonight?
So I know Overcrow is not actually asking for any feedback whatsoever. I do kind of wish that the secret leading into this could have been done from either of the guys. Even if it meant that you had to force a damage boost in the segment before actually getting the H.
Really cute. I love that.
Just because I was very close to giving up on that strategy as a thing, because I was like, well, if it happened to the first one that I ran into, it probably is going to happen to the second one. I did have the right idea at least, which I'm proud of myself for.
Once in a lifetime means there's no second chance.
Hey, guy, why'd you jump up like that?
There's DJs now. Okay. I was near selling myself.
Well, this is a good warm-up because I have a feeling that Borgie's level is going to be a little more challenging than I may be preparing for it to be, since I haven't really played a ton of SMW Kaizo lately. And also I need to warm myself up for elephants, potentially. Because I'm assuming that Shovda is going to beat Pinball Land. It may drive her fucking insane first,
but... I have a question actually about the obelisks.
I assume she will do it. Which means that I will have to play elephants, which I'm fine with.
Well, you can't only place 2. It can only be placed on the farm.
I should probably, like, download elephants.
Okay, so basically what I thought. Good to know. I was like, wait, actually I have some questions about that. Pokeball bobbers. Adorable. Not a dog girl or cat girl as pet. Shut the fuck up. So many fucking gay people play this game.
Okay, so it's like 3 full bounces and then a little bit cut off of the 4th one to actually catch the Lakitu midair.
And 5 minutes before we started, I blacked out and didn't remember one word. You were the narrator. You couldn't just have the fucking script in front of you. Oh, I'm sorry I'm like this. Okay, wait, I like these pathing and stuff, though. Am I doing it? I'm doing it. I'm annoying as shit. Let's do it. Screw it. Let's do it.
That jump is hard. Like, I understand the timing for it, but do be precise. I am excited though, because I saw Overcrow was one of the creators that submitted for VLDC Kaizo. And as we've seen in this hack,
like, no,
he's very good at getting some creative stuff out of vanilla.
Is it really worse to have people see you reading from something than to forget your fucking
I can tell
lines?
while playing this that this is a lot of either disassembly of vanilla things or like slightly modified vanilla things. But that also shows to me that he'll probably be fine in a VLDC contest on account of he has a vanilla, assume pronouns there, I guess, but vanilla mindset.
Okay, I think she said that the scarecrows come with this one. This mod also already includes all my scarecrows.
I like
so
really
don't
love
know
that
the
double
scarecrow
shot
mod.
to get the regular bounce off of the chuck and not the
What's an
diagonal
aviary?
bounce. It's a very subtle thing, but it feels very nice to do, and it's a good use of a fire flower that I'm like kind of surprised I hadn't seen before that. Well, should have done that faster. God damn it. Okay,
Oh, what's this?
so not full bounces, because I gotta get under there faster than that.
Profile instead of
Took 2 Claritins, good luck.
the... That's okay, Vax.
I can only really take Zyrtec for my allergies anymore. They were okay this year, but they've been pretty
Alright, so I
bad
gotta check
in the
Carl's
past
Gymnastics
couple of
Book
years.
Bundles and quests, but what does that mean? Oh no, this is too much. Hate it. You know what? I want to say there's one.
Yeah, especially if you're getting a tolerance to Claritin, I would try Zyrtec for sure.
Yeah, I second that.
Oh, that is a cool use to respawn that Lakitu. That was a cool ass segment. Okay. So that's why I keep coming back to this hack, because there's a lot of cool things in it.
Okay, I think this is
That entire platforming segment was basically meant to build off of that Lakitu that you killed earlier. Lakitu takes fucking forever to respawn,
Do we think this one
and
will
that was a
even
good
have
way
more
of
voices
keeping the
since it
player
doesn't,
occupied while
like,
that happened. Thanks for the G's.
like it would be affected by...
I guess I should probably be markering my own stuff to make it easier for myself.
Well, we can try. And you know, if it
Finally got enough of a break in between having to blow my nose to smoke a bowl. Enjoy. It won't help your sinuses, but it will help you not being high.
And like remember a script at the same time. That's blowing my mind. It's really asking a lot of you.
Oh, almost. Okay, that was like a really good first read for this level, actually. That's another good, entirely vanilla level.
Oh. Use to do instead. Interesting.
I needed that, I think, still. Okay.
Oh, this is much newer. Okay, okay. I see what they're saying now. Let's remove this one.
Okay, just do a shallow jump there.
Do I have generic mod config menu? So many walls. No, she's playing Power Wash Sim. Hey Lucid, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. I don't know if I have this mod. You know, a good way to know is just open this and see if it's been downloaded. I've not downloaded this.
Oh, I didn't update the exit count. Whoops. So we have this Blue Switch Palace, and then we have the off-shooting path from the cave area.
I don't know if I want to do all this. Do I have to do all of this? It didn't show up as a first-time chat, so you must have been here before. Maybe on a raid or something? Let me see. It says you have 19 messages. Your first one was like a year ago.
This is a surprisingly difficult jump.
Though. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like maybe during Breath of the Wild. I'm just reading your previous messages now, trying to figure it out. A year ago, that checks out. Well, welcome back. Thank you so much for the follow. Good to have you back. Mary, welcome back. Yeah, we're just really downloading a bunch of mods. We have a problem right now. I think this is too much. I think I don't want to do all of this. Maybe we leave it here.
How do I get through there with the block?
Maybe we have to get to page 69.
Also, I gotta go through here way faster than I have been. Just occurred to me.
It's okay that you did it in all caps.
Yeah, that is a
All
long
caps
time with
is
the
too
block.
much anyway.
Also, I just
Well, all caps is
realized
fine.
I'm not even in Super Mario World. Whoops. I'm too lazy to change the title, but title's at least
I'm
accurate
sorry,
on stream.
no I just
I see what I need to do.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, that's going off twice now? How fun.
There we go. It's that. That's the reason it was taking me so long before, because I was waiting for it to come all the way back down and then back up.
Anyway, thank you for the 69 minis. Some said on me earlier, I thought it was nice, but now it's a full-on storm at 1 a.m. Oh, that's so frustrating. I hate that. I hate when it's like, oh, cozy storm, and then like, anxious storm.
Oh, but that jump becomes much harder than doing it that way. But that feels right?
You made it home? Good. I figured that's what was happening when you left. But I was really hoping that it wasn't going to be like a disaster that happened yesterday again.
It's just a huge jump. Okay. It's just a big ass jump. We're fine. That's hard. You have to basically time that jump chain over and up those double diaper platforms as you're like not ascending still.
Gaping mouth. Gus is usually sporting. Okay. But
ooh, that's still so fast.
traveling car every day. I mean, that's nice.
Okay. I mean, PB, I guess, but that is
Ooh, help
very
wanted
quick.
auto accept. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. 'Cause then I don't have to remember to go over there. Remember what? Did I click this already?
What do I do there? Is that Best with the Raid? How's it going, everyone? Hi. How was that kitty game that I saw you playing earlier? Because it looked cute. Well, welcome in. Hi, I'm Sia. We're playing Mario
There's
World
so
stuff.
many mods now.
We were working on our Super Mario Bros. 2 hack for a little bit earlier today,
That was a good one.
but we finished that playtest pretty fast. Boba Simulator. That does sound gay and cute. Welcome in, everyone.
Alright, this was page 69.
Happy
so we have
Pride.
to be done
It's
now.
still June. You're a kitty running a
This is
boba
Stardew
shop? That
Valley.
sounds so
Literally,
cute.
If I wanted to kill someone, I would just play like Dark Souls or
Um,
something.
Is that made by the same company that made the other kitty game that you were
That's where
talking
I'm
about?
Do I do this UI one
is
or
hard.
no? Is that too much?
It was a good warm-up hack, though.
It might not look right with the color change one that I have.
Oh, I think I kick it to him to refresh the
This UI
timer?
one, you guys.
Does it work like that? Can you do that?
This one?
I guess you could do that. I've never had to do that before, but I guess there's no reason not to.
Yeah, let's try it. If we don't like it, we don't like it.
Huh.
Oh,
I have
just kidding. It wants you to
literally
have a
never
lot
had
of
to do
stuff.
that in SMW before. But yeah, I guess that's a vanilla way to refresh a block timer.
Don't know
Cool.
how I feel about this one actually.
It's also, what do you think it's called?
I'll see.
DevCats are on Steam and Switch. There's a free demo for Boba Sim. Can you link that demo in, I guess, Bun's Discord so we can take a look at it? Because it sounds very cute. Thank you. I wasn't expecting to get that jump off. It threw off my timing for everything else because I got that jump off like a pixel above the muncher. You sure can. Thank you.
All done with working. We're still looking at mods. Look, I went to page 69.
I have not tried Kitsune Tales yet. That's the one that Liz is level designer for, right? I've heard very, very good things about it. I just haven't had time to play it yet.
Like a generic mod map configuration or something. Like, no, too much. I'm not downloading that too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
No, it bounced off the note block!
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. At 27.
Oh, I was prepared for everything except that, and it didn't occur to me until I was already bouncing off of it that last time. Alright, this level's cool. It's very SMB3 but gay, and you can shell jump in it.
Well, no, some have
that sounds fantastic.
Like
I'll have to check that out.
I have Content Patcher.
There's a lot of good indie games coming out lately. I am excited for the state of the indie gaming community as someone who plays a lot of indie games. As someone who's like half of our emotes are indie games. Just
So
various indie game stuff.
But I didn't want to download anything more of those. It just felt too much.
Thank you, Empress. We will definitely have to check them out because that game sounds cute as fuck.
We hear our neighbor's door like it sounds like our door all the time. But like our door's always locked, so.
Also, thank you again for the raid. It's much appreciated. We are warming up for the ROM hack race, which will be happening in about 45 minutes from now. At that point, I'll be off mic for a little bit, but
one of them is way back Pelican Town, and then one is a ferry building one for the farm. So, can I have the ferry buildings on the farm?
No, I needed that.
But then also, it will still have the way back Pelican
that jump
Town
right there
Pelican
is
Town,
also
because,
weird
like,
as
the
fuck,
ferry
by the way.
buildings doesn't extend to Pelican Town. Does this make sense?
It's interesting, but it is weird. Well, thanks. We think you're a good bean, too.
And I mean, I guess we could just try it and see.
I gotta say,
no
pixel jumping off of walls is not necessarily my favorite gimmick, just because there's not really a lot of room for error. But as with basically every other gimmick in this game, this hack does stuff with it that I haven't seen before, so I don't mind the gimmick not necessarily being my favorite.
Okay. There's a lot going on. But it looks like everything's good.
Can I just wait here? No, I can't, because the platform hasn't spawned yet. Okay.
No updates. Okay. Yeah. It might. I'm not sure if it does, actually. Hold on.
I don't mind it on like a jump or two, and I'm pretty sure I've even like used it like on a jump or two before. But most of the time when it's like an entire level, it just feels a little too tight to me personally.
Actually.
That said, most of my issues with that, now that I'm thinking about it, were more the nub and block jumps from like Purgatory and stuff specifically. I remember testing that level in Purgatory and being like, oh, I have no control over anything, but that was also, quite frankly, when I was a lot worse at Kaizo, so that would check out. I like really like just using the blue Koopa to block refresh there.
Of the fairy one, like if it looks
It's such a
weird,
small thing, but it's
this
really
video will
interesting.
too, so
Enjoy the lurk,
we'll
Empress.
see how it
Thank
looks,
you.
and I'll just keep this open.
Hey! I was expecting a troll, but we didn't get one. And we jumped instead.
Okay.
Having a hard time enjoying it lately because I started getting carpal tunnel tingles. Yeah, that's the worst. We were...
I might take a quick break and then switch over.
We weren't having necessarily that, but we were having more hand pain than we've had lately, so I haven't really been able to play a ton of Kaizo lately either.
We're like this.
I don't know. I'm gonna confirm the exits real quick, but I'm pretty sure we're up to 22 now.
The user,
Yes.
take your own.
Okay.
NMD. Put your fucking wings in the fucking air fryer. Hope this helps. Starting. Looks like me.
Is this the X-Men Gambit music that I've tried to use in a level for fucking forever and I've never been able to use in a level? I think it is. It's a hard jump.
Bravo.
No! Okay.
Prettier bus stop and seasonal silos require mods that aren't installed. Okay. This is fun. Why didn't it tell me?
I saw the Bane move! Come on!
Why didn't it tell me? No, I was literally told to yell.
Oh, I might need to run off there, actually. I see it now. Oh, that's hard. Okay.
Oh, it does.
I like the contrast of this like dark city background and this like neon blue cave foreground. It works surprisingly well.
Oh, I literally ignore Kappa. Like, Kappa does not exist to me.
Mini K does.
I don't like him. Yeah, we like Mini K because he looks stupid. Okay, we had that. What was the other one? Silos.
Well, the good news is I think we might actually be able to finish off this hack fairly soon.
Could possibly be. Oh, it's this
Which is good
weird
because
mod
I kind of wanted another
But there was another
SMW
one I wasn't
vid for the
gonna
channel
do. I
soon.
didn't want this.
Also, speaking of, the YouTube channel has like very
It's a
quickly
manual download.
like
That was the
actually
problem.
kind of gotten views, so thank y'all for that.
Okay, well, I'll have to get rid of this.
Not that I like wasn't getting views before, but I'm definitely getting like way more now, which is cool.
Which is fine.
Because I am kind of putting a lot of work into that, so it's nice to see that y'all are liking the stuff. Whew! What am I doing
Also,
there? I mean, jumping over and back onto the platform, but
that should be okay. Switch up this. I don't have any achievements.
this one bean is actually farther away than it feels like it is.
27 mods. Whoops.
I needed that switch. What did I need that switch for? I have no fucking clue, but I needed it, I think. ROM Hack Races is on tonight. It's a Borgie level, and we will be racing it in about 25 minutes. I'm excited.
I don't know how to use half the mods that I just got, so.
Oh.
A
Neat.
loading cursor.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, it worked!
Unlike pretty much every other
worked.
ROM hack race I've raced, maybe ever,
Ash and
I'm
Natalie,
actually
how are
like
you?
slightly warmed up for this
So
ROM
good to
hack
see
race.
you. Okay, let's see if we can.
So hopefully that means
How
we
you
can at least do
doing?
a little bit better. I'm not expecting to like blaze into
Okay,
first
I'm
out
gonna
of this
try
or
to, like,
anything,
in a
but I
slightly
would
different
like to
position while I'm
at
playing.
least figure
Oh, you know
things
what?
out
I
a
need
little
this
faster
photo.
than I have in the past.
I still have not gotten myself a freaking pillow to like keep over here. Load it in, yeah.
Would y'all
Yeah,
rather
we'll have to see how
see
this goes.
Clone
Oh, it's already-
Hero after
Oh, I was
the
like, I
ROM
can't get
hack
out of bed.
race or Mario and
Oh,
Luigi
well, you
Superstar
have a,
Saga for
chest.
anyone that's here and plans on watching through
That
that?
looks different.
Because I think either way, my hands can handle the race, but probably not much else after that. So it's gonna have to be either using different fingers or something a little lower intensity.
Can you guys hear me with the mic right here? Is this a better position for when I'm like looking this way? Because I had it a little bit far this way. I do need
For
to,
what
like,
it's
redo
worth,
how I have the mic, so it's,
in
like,
Clone
a little
Hero,
bit
we
different,
are
but-
trying to currently 5-star all of the Guitar Hero 3 charts. And we've gotten through the main part of it. It's my first time playing Superstar Saga in like 20 years. Because I definitely own it on GBA, but I haven't played it since
Where
like
did I even put the piano?
the
Oh, I
days
put it
of
in here.
hoping my Game Boy Advance SP had enough battery to actually
She's
make it
just
all the way
standing
home.
Right here, staring at a freaking.
So it's been a while.
I look fresh.
Clone
this
Hero
morning.
is
Thank you,
a lot of
Mother.
mashing, but it also uses literally every other finger on my left hand than my thumb.
For what?
So I'm not super worried about it. And most of the time when I'm strumming, it doesn't actually use my thumb so much as it either uses my wrist or like upper arm, depending on how fast it is. I don't know why I'm explaining that the
Oh,
strumming
it's so
part to you, because it's pretty
cute.
identical to actually playing guitar. I'm fairly sure. I don't play a ton of like real
Why does
guitar
this
stuff,
look
but
this
I know a little bit enough to know what transfers over from Guitar Hero stuff and what doesn't.
Oh, it's really adorable. Oh my god, my silo looks different. Look, it looks like this. How silly. Oh, this is silly as heck.
No, I didn't do that right at all. For some reason, I thought that was gonna warp with me, and I just needed to fall onto it, and I
Oh,
did
my
not
back
do
is
that right.
different. Whoa.
Same X8. I follow a lot of Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance like physical modders on YouTube. Because even though I don't personally understand how to do it, it's just kind of nice to have on as like background stuff sometimes.
What is this? This isn't Nexus mods.
But I think over in our game
Oh my god,
drawer,
your fourth
we,
move in the last 6 months?
I believe, have 2
I'm sorry,
SPs
Ashley,
and
that's a
2
lot.
regular
I wanted to
GPAs.
stay there for a bit.
Before living around with Brett
If you
moved
pop up
to
tonight, I got
the
you, got you.
East Coast,
So
he
the pop in and check,
entrusted
"Oh,
me
we're
with a
doing
lot
it.
of
You're
his
so
like
sweet.
GBA
It's so good
games
to
and
see
stuff,
you.
so
We're
I actually
doing
have my GBA collection and his GBA collection over here. But because of that, we actually have a shit ton of Game Boy Advance stuff. It's a system that means quite a lot to me, honestly, so I'm glad that I at least have all of my old stuff for it, plus some of my friend's stuff that I'm holding on to for now.
Where am I? Oh, the big chest looks different from the little
But I
chest.
will agree that the original GBA is a little more comfy for me to hold.
Oh, this scarecrow's like broken.
Okay, so let's try it like this. That was it, and I just messed it up after! Ah, close. Okay, that up kick is definitely the way to do it,
My
though.
well is no longer hiding those worm bins, and I don't like it.
Once again, this is a cool level that is almost entirely vanilla.
New place for the worm bins.
Alright, I gotta switch over to the ROM hack race in like 15 minutes. It'd be cool to get this before then.
You
If we don't,
guys-
it's not the end of the world, but
I did a shed with a cellar and it broke this. Well, hope it didn't break my other shed too. It probably did. Yeah, it did. Okay, we gotta go. Okay, let's turn off shed with cellar.
I can probably let those bullets get slightly in front of me there, but it's definitely easier if I don't.
Nails that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually can't let them get in front of me there. Like I can, but I can't catch up to them again.
No, I caught it. Let's try this again. I mean, it does make the shed weird. So I'll probably just stick with my regular sheds, I think. I didn't even have to.
Jump faster.
Hi, Zorio. Okay, let's hope it loads.
Sometimes I just have to actually say stuff in my head like that in order to actually get it to stick. Sometimes when I say it in my head, I also say it out loud. Okay, sick. What a cool segment.
I am gonna have to move these worm bins, though.
Yo, Elite with our raid. How's it going, everyone? We just got the H. Hi, everyone. I'm CEO. We are playing through In the Pocket, which has been a very fun hack. Very big recommend. GG's on the H. Thank you. I don't know if you played this yet, but if you have not, I would recommend it. It's been pretty cool. It's mostly vanilla. It's a Kaizo Expert hack, but it's like Kaizo Expert because it has really tight timings on stuff.
That looks cute.
So it plays
You know what, though?
kind of differently from a lot of other stuff I've seen. Yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. There's a very hard getting over it level, but I think other than that, it's pretty approachable to people.
Extra wood. Thanks, Rob.
How's it going? What were you up to? I see you were up to SMW stuff. To introduce myself to the raid, if you don't know me. Hi, I'm
Wow,
CO.
this looks
I made
different.
the Bun Bun worlds and stuff. And currently we've been working
You know, I don't
on
know
an
much about this,
SMB2
we'll
hack,
see.
which is actually very close to being released.
We will see.
I don't know how we saved that. But we just finished our first full game playtest of our SMB2 hack today, where I didn't feel like I had to fix anything after, which is a pretty good sign that it's actually coming out soon.
The crystallariums are cute.
I know exactly how soon, but it should be out fairly soon. And then, as I mentioned at the end of that design, once we're locked in for that SMB2 hack, we are making a return to SMW stuff. I'm not sure exactly with what yet, but there's a decent chance that most of our SMW playtime in the near future will be taken up by elephants, apes, and crocodiles by Morsel. Assuming that Shovda is able to beat Pinball Land, like I'm pretty sure she's able to. The only reason I have any doubts whatsoever is because that final boss of Pinball Land is the most bullshit Mario boss I've ever seen. But if there's anyone that can beat a bullshit Mario boss, it's Shovda, so... Oh, speaking of, I'm continuing Shovda's Hack of Rose Bramley. Nice. I playtested a little bit of that hack. It is very fun. It was a little bit above my skill ceiling, so I wasn't quite able to test as much as I wanted to. But the parts that I was able to test were very fun. This jump off of this shell was actually pretty hard. I don't entirely know if we're going to be able to get this before the race starts in like 15 minutes, but...
I like that these fish ponds look a little bit different. I don't know why they look
if we don't, that's okay.
That's still going.
That was a huge regrab.
Oh, I see. That was from the pond. My mill is so cute! Okay, guys, this is really adorable. I do like it.
Okay, I gotta do that one more time, I think.
Well, sometimes you can really, like, kill a plant by, like, over...
Close. Okay.
That's the only way I've ever killed a plant. A lot of times they really appreciate it if you just leave them the fuck alone for a bit.
I keep falling too far to the right there.
Especially like succulents.
Still.
Any plant that I've killed, it's because of overwatering. And nothing else. Wait, I just collected a bunch of fruit. Also, I guess I don't have to have like two walkways. I could just split
That is
down
a
the middle.
big jump over to that
That would be a lot more
one
nice.
platform.
I have a good point here. That'll be easier too. Why do I have it like this?
Almost.
Oh, that was a long phone call. Okay, so I have the fairy buildings for this one.
Damn it!
I haven't gone to look at Pelican
Okay.
Town yet, but I do have the medieval one for Pelican Town. If it looks too drastically different, I might try the medieval buildings for my farmhouse area as well. But we'll have to see.
Kick that forward. I'm having a hard time seeing if I'm gonna jump off of that Koopa. I think I'm jumping off of that Koopa.
The heater looks different too. Everything's different. I don't know how I feel about it. How do I feel about it? Oh, that sounds great and empty.
I feel like I'm jumping off of that because I don't really know how I'm getting anywhere else if I eat that. I didn't grab the Yoshi.
Oh, the auto petter looks slightly better too. That's nice. Okay.
What? I think I'm just supposed to be bumping all of those, but that was a lot of colored shells and boxes.
Hydrators look different. Everything looks different. Everything looks different. I guess that's the point. Okay. Those both have 5.
Getting that Yoshi through there is surprisingly difficult. There's a chance that I don't need that Yoshi, I guess, past that. Okay. It's 4:54, so I'm gonna go ahead and save the second half of this level and the rest of this for another time. We have the ROM hack race in about 6 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off mic for that. As usual for ROM hack races, if they end up restreaming, they don't want you on mic or anything while you're doing that. Whenever we finish that race level, we will come back with either Clone Hero and playing through Guitar Hero 3 stuff, or Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, depending on whichever one chat wants at that point, I think. So I'm going to hop off mic. I'll still be in chat for the next couple of minutes, but once the race starts, I'll be kind of focused on that and stuff. So thanks for hanging out, everyone, and I hope this race goes well.
Good luck, race.